Today's Mindset Monday, dog stuff. Hello, purposeful people, and welcome to Mindset Monday. It is Monday, February the 4th, 2019. Welcome to this space. If you are new here, hello, my name is Torrie. This is Oscar. I am the founder of OurGivenPurpose.com, which is a faith-based Christian website. On it, you will find Bible study, devotionals, faith-based articles, also merchandise, photography, all of the links to everything Our Given Purpose is doing. You will be able to find it there, the social media and the podcast. The purpose of this channel is to engage and build as a community, to talk with other people and encourage and motivate each other through what we are doing. If you are already in the Purposeful family and you're already following, drop in the comments below and just say hello. What's up, purposeful people? What's in your purpose? Let us know that you're here. I thank you, and let's get into this video. So last week, I dealt a lot with my anger, not actually being angry, but talked about how I overcame it and just some of the things that led me to make changes. I think that we all have something that it pushes us somewhere, or it, makes us have to deal with it. Sometimes we don't have to deal with something until um, a major moment happens. And I've had several major moments in my life where it's been pivotal. It has been just life altering, where I had to say, you know what? I don't want to keep going this direction anymore. I need to change. So, what does that look like for you? Drop in the comments and say, yeah, change. Let me know. Are we for change, or are we against it? Are you being resistant to it, or are you saying, yes, you know what? Help me change. Let's do this. Let's go. Okay. Oscar, ladies and gentlemen, Oscar. But what I realized in the conversations, and I'm so grateful to all of you, you can reach me at Torrie at OurGivenPurpose.com anytime you want to just reach out and send a message. And I will leave all of the links. Everything is in the description box below. What I realized is that I was resistant to change. I was given the opportunity to do things differently and to be different, but I was resistant to it. And because I was resistant, God had to intervene. And I've learned that, you know what, if I feel that twinge, that pang, that something tugging at my heart, that I stop and say, ooh, what am I cultivating here? What am I trying to grow out of this? What needs to change? Because I would much rather realize and see the change and be able to do it on my own, cooperating with God, versus having to have some humiliation, embarrassing moment, something like that, life altering, somebody coming to me and explaining to me what I should already understand thing. Those are not fun okay. But I shared on Fine Tune Friday what how I ended up having to let go of Ms. Petty McPeddington, and what that moment for me looked like. And that was a decade ago. So I remember it now as if it happened yesterday. And when it comes up, I'm reminded of it in a sense that I know I have grown from it. And even though I'm not perfect, I am still flesh, I still sin, and I still repent for those sins, known and unknown. I do the best I can. And I believe that God reminds me of my heart condition now. I am grateful for that change. So, what are some of your changes? What are the things that you wrestle with in your everyday life? Something that you wish was different? What does that look like for you? All right, so we're ready for this journal moment. Let's pull out the journal. This is something I was doing more so when I was just writing the blog and just doing the Bible studies and devotionals, that we had journal prompts. Someone asked me what happened to those because they actually enjoyed them. And I also did them on the podcast. So this is where that's coming from, as far as just, how a revamp, so to speak, of how we're going to do that. Grab your pen, grab your journal, paper. You know that the questions will be on the screen so you can refer to them later. What has changed in my life? So think about the things that, happened maybe last year, last month, 2 weeks ago. Think about what has changed. If there hasn't been any change within the last 365 days that you can write down, that's something to maybe put a little question mark under again, because something should have shifted, changed. Either it was a mental shift, maybe it was a physical or relationship. Maybe you moved, you a major purchase, something happened. Maybe you traveled. What change happened within the last year, the last month, or the last week? Number two, how did that change impact your life? Ask yourself, was this a positive change or did it affect me negatively? Number three, am I resistant to change? If you're resistant to change, you're going to want everything to be the exact same way every single time. And when anyone walks outside of the line of what you believe should be perfect or what's perfect in your mind, you have a hard time dealing with that person or that situation. Are you resistant to change? And number four, am I willing to listen? Am I ready to hear the things that I need to change about myself? With that last question, am I ready? You'll know if you're ready for change. If someone has been consistently coming to you and talking to you and, maybe being very kind and telling you, maybe you shouldn't think like that, or maybe you shouldn't do things this way. And if you sit there and you think about, like, why does this person always come for me about this? Why are they always suggesting this? Maybe that's something for you to ponder, because perhaps that is your angel in disguise and something that needs to be shifted. The person who keeps coming to you is trying to do it as gently as possible. That person is in your life for that reason, that they are trying to usher in a new change in your life. That sometimes people just kind of come in and then they go out and you don't see them again. When I shared on Friday my letting go of Miss Petty McPeddington, that moment after it happened, I only saw her for another couple, maybe 2 weeks or so, and I haven't seen her since then. That's what's interesting, that time that we were together and that moment that needed to happen and the way it happened was how I'm at this point now of being able to talk about it and knowing that I learned something very valuable from it. We can all have those moments where it's like not necessarily complete humiliation, but for me it was, because I want to say, not that I'm perfect, but I feel like I handle myself well in front of people, but that was not my best moment. And when we have those to look at, right. Comment below if you've ever had one of those not my best moment, okay? So thank you all for watching. If you enjoy this content, please share it, like it, subscribe, comment below. We want to engage and build this community of purposeful people. You can find us on Facebook under Our Given Purpose, Instagram, and Pinterest. Please just come on in. I am eager to talk to you all. I want you all to talk to each other and get to know each other. Let us know if you have a YouTube channel or what else you're doing to fulfill and walk in your purpose. So grateful for you all. Thank you so much. You're amazing people. I pray that you all have a fantastic week whenever you are watching this, and I will see you for Workout Wine to Win Wednesday. Bye.